Welcome to week 4 of the MSN 572 course. I'm doing a screen share and I actually have the course shell up this week. So for this week, we are doing the cardiovascular and pulmonary systems as well as the breasts and lymph systems. Your readings are from Bates, chapters 8, 9, 10, and 12. We have 2 PowerPoints for you to review. We have one on breast and lymph and one on the thorax and lungs. And there's a video for you to review by Jessica Nishikawa, as always, our demo for CV, and as well as our demo for lung and thorax exams. For your quiz, we have our typical weekly quiz due Monday at 11:59 p.m. Through D2L. You can just click right there. I believe it might be 33 questions. We'll take a look. Your assignments due are the body systems exam videos. Pay attention, this week you have 2. You have to do 1 video for cardio, and then you have to do another video for pulmonary, okay? And you also need to do 2 write-ups, 1 for cardio, 1 for pulmonary. And you also have your shadow health modules. There are 4 this week, so give yourself plenty of time. 2 of them are labs. Remember, labs are easy points. You just click through and learn how to do that component of the exam, the listening, the auscultating, the percussing. And then your actual modules that are more for a grade or more difficult, I should say, are respiratory and cardiovascular. As always, we will take the scores for the 4 of these and average them to get your final score for the week for shadow health. These are your videos by Dr. Nishikawa. You can click on these to open up your PowerPoint slides. And for your quiz in week 4, you'll see it here. Click that. I believe, like I said, I think it's 33 questions. I just want to check for you. Try to do closed book. What I will say about the quiz this week that I remember I made this recently is that it's going to be heavy on listening to the heart. There's going to be questions about murmurs and about what an innocent murmur should sound like, about what mitral regurg should sound like. So you really need to go over that in your Bates book and carefully look at that in your book. So, week 4. Let's see, for your video assignment this week, you have cardio and pulmonary. The rubric should hopefully be loaded, and if you follow the rubric, here's thorax and lung, you should get full points because we have all the steps are up here. So chest wall deformity, noting the A and P ratio while they're seated or standing, and you should don't just have your patient there and look and then go on to looking at the respirations. Actually verbalize. I'm going to visualize my patient from the profile. I'm going to compare the diameter of their anterior and their posterior chest, and I'm going to look at the comparison and see if they are barrel chested or normal. So you need to verbalize all of that as you're going through the exam. The note will be the same as usual every week, and it'll be the same for cardio. So you'll have that for each of those. Let's see what else we have. Not a full SOAP note yet this week. This is your last week that you will only be doing the write-up with just the exam findings. You're not going to be doing a SOAP until next week, week 5. And post your videos as you normally would. Make sure you post the correct YouTube link with the privacy settings as unlisted. Make sure you submit lab passes for all your Tina Jones. Let's see here. And I was going to just share with you a few demonstrations for write-up notes for CV, what that would look like, a really good CV write-up. Okay, so good CV write-up here includes inspection, palpation, and auscultation. Any special maneuvers you did, like if you had them move or sit up and sit down or squat or do Valsalva. And that, again, for the neck inspection and auscultation, and then you have your peripheral vascular exam as part of your CV exam. So when you write up your exam, make sure you're very thorough and that you write up everything that you did, right? If it wasn't documented, it wasn't done. And Tina Jones, we already talked about that, pretty self-explanatory. sync session. There is no sync session this week. Depending on what your instructor had, your instructor can change this, so it just depends on your section. All right, that is it. Thank you for listening, and good luck with this week.